Hi, everybody. For those of you who are new, welcome. Just a quick overview. I'm going to be presenting 3 cards that are a self-awareness activity for the week of May 4th. Those of you who are returning, welcome. And this week, the card that we are being asked to look at as a way to contemplate and just kind of direct us from the back part of our brain is patterns. Now, stepping back from a design, a tapestry for example, allows for a different perspective. You can see how sections fit together, how one part builds on another, how specific threads are constant or recurring, are part of the supporting theme, or part of a momentary adornment. In the same way, we can stand back and see the weave of our lives. By looking back at the big picture, we can see the main threads, the emotional themes, the beliefs and behaviors that gave rise to momentary events, the repetition which creates the basic pattern, and emotional atmosphere. Okay, so obviously this week is going to be one where we are being asked to look at some kind of pattern in our life, and it may be all patterns or it may be specific. Let's go further. The energy that you're being asked to embody as much as possible as you go through the week. I really planned on only doing 3 cards, but these stuck together in a way that I just had to pull them together. You've got the play card, which I love, and I think that's great because whenever we're looking back at things in our lives, if we can do it with a playful attitude, with a curious attitude, as opposed to must understand, must fix, then it's a lot easier for us to be able to have the kind of dynamic energy to get things moving and to be able to see beyond. Play is just a wonderful way to diffuse stress. So play is spontaneous. Its goal is fun and laughter and enjoying the moment. It might be silly and doesn't worry about what things look like. It risks seeming silly and immature. It can be loud or quiet. It's often found in creativity. Everything you do can be done with an attitude of playfulness, right? And the card that was stuck to it was experimentation, which is great because it's talking about, we're looking at patterns, and so now it's like, well, what pattern do you see? How can you experiment with it? Experimentation. This approach leaves you free to be non-judgmental. There's no right or wrong way. Be willing to alter the way you do things and try new approaches just for the purpose of collecting information. Step outside of what is most familiar and stir things up just to see. Play with the rules. Dare to throw yourself your own curveball. Okay, so again, I like this because it's the same thing as play. It's got that sense of exploration and the ability to just kind of flow with it and create the flow by asking the questions and by being curious. Now, the other thing, I'll just tell you, the awareness activity the exercise that you're being, the activity, the exercise, the thing you're meant to take out into the world as an actual thing you do is this. Spend no more than 5 minutes and pick 3 things that might be different about you if you'd experienced your concept of an ideal childhood. How would your patterns be different if that were the case? Oh my gosh, that's good. Okay, imagine what qualities you'd have and how differently you might interact in your world. In at least 3 situations today, act as though these 3 traits are a functioning part of your personality. What changes and how do you feel? Oh my gosh, it's perfect. It's experimentation and it's play. And it's getting you to look at your patterns and take a chance on changing some of them. I love this. This is great. You know why? So many of the awareness exercises lately have really seemed to be about how to manage the world around us with the kind of crazy that's been going on. This says to me, okay, now this is moving more into more of a real self-exploration kind of juicy wondering. And I like it because that means then that we're able to be less distracted with the outside world, probably, and more focused on ourselves and how all of that has been affecting us and our ability to grow. So I'm going to leave you with that. There are a ton of different ways that you can work with these. Please play with them. Do what works for you. And if it's something that I have not addressed, please add it in the comment if you think it's interesting or something you might suggest other people try because you're working with it and it's interesting. I am planning on a live event with the cards at some point in May. I got to run a few tests first, so that I know I'm managing the system properly. But in the meantime, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Okay? Thanks so much. Have fun. Take care.